Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. Today, we're going to be finally finishing up with leveling up our Abomination here to level 6. He only needs 8 more experience, and we can grab that in just a short champion dungeon. So I think that's where we're going to be heading to. The Warrens seem awfully nice this time of year, and we can pick up a Berserk Charm. Not too bad. I have gone ahead and swapped out the trinkets that Budi was holding. Picked up a stun amulet. I don't know. It's stun, damage. I like his manacles attack, so why not? The other party members are all sort of sorted out. I did actually kind of take special consideration as to which party I was taking out this week so that I would have a specific group of level 6 characters ready for the very next dungeon run, because all aboard the hype train. Darkest Dungeon should be out by the time you're watching this tomorrow. Crazy. We're going to go ahead and get into our provisioning screen. And Warren's shovels aren't super important there. Anti-venom is. We'll take a couple of those. A couple of those. A few of those. And like one stack. It's just a short dungeon. We don't need to super provision here. That should be fine. We remembered everything, so I think we'll be a-okay there. Hard to believe that tomorrow will be the release of the game. Hard to believe that we're like 145 episodes or something into to this series so far as well. I want to thank all of you who have been watching, even if, you know, this is your first episode or you've only recently joined the channel. It's still appreciated. I think we've done some pretty cool things here.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
I'm probably going to be shutting up an awful lot with the next video, especially considering there's going to be a ton of... it never fails. A ton of dialogues that I've not yet heard. When June is amazing, and I'm going to want to hear all of that, so yeah. It's been a while since I've been to the Warrens. This is a... something. This is a... I don't remember what this thing is. This is an occult scrawling. I might get a positive quirk. I mean, that's not super exciting to me. I think I would rather just keep a walking. I will also have no idea what any of the new curios will be doing in the next episode, so that'll be interesting as well. Alright, and empty so far. Good scout, though. But yeah, I kind of looking back, I really do think we've done some pretty cool things throughout this series. Told some interesting stories. Some of the ones that stand out in my mind, still remembered however many hundreds of episodes later, are a jester who, corrupted by a pair of cursed dice, sort of led his party to ruin and eventual death, and leaving those dice down there. A vestal who, corrupted by her own hubris after saving the town from a plague, fell from the ways of light into sacrilege and maybe gained more power for it. An occultist who let the beast inside get the better of him, and all that remained.
In radiance, may we find victory.
All that remained of his party on its return was a blood-soaked hellion who finally had to put him down. Those things, I think those have been the coolest part of doing the series. Trying to get on board with the whole let's roleplay and find out what kind of stories we had to tell here.
Grievous injury.
I mean, it did 4.
Fear.
I don't know about grievous. We do have our fancy stun thing. So I guess why not? And of course he resists it, because even with a stun trinket... that's not good. That's less good. Please don't do that. Not fair. Not fair at all. I do actually want to check this out. So let's see. Stun chance, 129 base. Plus 30. 159 base. Minus 70. I have like an 89% chance. And I missed. Because the game hates me. Oh, good. And we dodge. Well, this has been a stellar first round. Fight's really getting off on the right foot here. Alright. Well, at least let's inflict some double bleed there. And then, why don't you just cure yourself? Thank you. We obviously do not have a healer. I think that's going to be fine, though. Our Plague Doctor is capable of a little bit.
Precision and power.
Oh, good. And we, of course, brought plenty of spare food. And dodge chance just keeps tanking. 12. Gonna take 8 more. Stop stunning her. Yeesh. I'm gonna go ahead with the breakthrough here.
Maintain the
Doesn't
offensive.
quite do what I need it to, though. Jeez. Barry's getting, like, completely dumped on by these guys. That is quite unfortunate. That did not inflict bleed again. Also unfortunate. So I tell you what, we're going to rage at the back and miss horribly. We're going to,
Confidence
if
surges
it bleeds,
as
and
the
kill
enemy
it, though.
crumbles.
Okay. Yeesh.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Well, we made 2,000 gold out of that fight. Can't be too mad about that. Did, however, manage to take way more damage than I'd like. So we're going to eat up some of that food. Again, remind yourself, this is a short dungeon.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
So we can probably feel free to consume quite a bit of our
Such
food.
blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Okay. Surprise. Tell you what. Start with the battle ballad. And then I'm gonna try this. I would like Rake seems undervalued in this situation considering the large frontline enemy. It just didn't make a ton of sense. But then a double stun from a blinding gas is exactly what we needed. Okay, not the worst rain of whips. A couple of bleeds. Ooh, for 9 damage. Those are actually pretty severe. Okay, not loving that. Another battle ballad. Does she heal herself? To 17. I really feel like she has to. We could use the bandage, of course, but it doesn't do anything to restore any HP. That was kind of my concern. I'm gonna take 8 from that. Oh, so you know what? I'm gonna try the stun here. He resists it because apparently my stun trinket was totally pointless. Ugh. I'm doing a really terrible job of focusing fire on anything right now. Although I'm not sure that it would have mattered. Like, I've done very little even to the guys that I have attacked successfully. Alright, I need 8 damage on you. You're going to take 16. I need 11 damage on you. Now let's just continue with the party buffs. We got everybody bleeding for terrible damage. So I'm kind of glad we saw that bandage around. Maybe do that. He resists it. He resisted? That's totally going to kill him, though. 8 plus 4, take 12, 24. And ta-da. Okay, awesome. That guy's going to die.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
That guy did die. Just got to survive one blanket fire here, really. Okay.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And then de-stress you. Nice. Ugh. Try for the stun. If it lands, then I just want to do the tiniest bit of damage to you. I tell you what. Gonna do 6, gonna do 3. Let's go ahead and battlefield bandage here as well. Cure both of them. And then
As the fiend falls,
that works.
a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, I think we need to spend a little bit more of our food again, unfortunately. He's just going to take 3. I think I can suffer through 3 damage. Another pile of bones. The bones are loot. I like loot. Loot is good. That's not really that much loot. Okay, we have very different ideas of what constitutes loot. 2 torches is what? Doesn't tell me how much this stuff sells back for when I just hover. I think like 10 gold, like is not a significant amount at all. But it's fine. It's 10 gold I didn't have. If somebody offered me 10 gold pieces in real life, I would take it. Gold prices are stupidly high.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Okay, this is a damage buff. If I remember correctly, Moonshine Barrel. Yeah, damage buff. Super sweet, 30 damage. Totally going to be transforming him now. Budi has also been, like, since we've been trying to get our Abomination leveled up, he has been mainlining adventures, basically since we recruited him. I don't think I've given him a week off, even one time. And what that has meant... Oh, do I want to rage? Or... Rage makes the most sense, since I can't hit 2 enemies with that. Anyway, since, like, he's not gotten a week off in a long time, which means he's accumulated some really terrible negative quirks, as well as not ever being placed into a stress-relieving environment. Nice. If we can stack up the damage over time on him, I'm super okay with it. And so as soon as he does reach level 6, he's going to be getting some like rest and relaxation time, probably for like 4 weeks in a row. I don't know. We're not going to see him again for a long while, that is for sure. That did not do as much as I would have liked. There's a really good chance this is our last fight in this dungeon, though, so I'm not too concerned. He's taking 18 per turn. Yeah, he'll actually die from his damage over time. Okay. This doesn't mean I necessarily should ignore him, but it means I am going to ignore him, as we've not really focused on the Flesh Eater yet at all. And I'm instead going to just rage at him. Now the 20, that could do it. It does do it. Awesome.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yeesh. Very has just not lucked out during this campaign. Oh man. Okay. Well, tell you what. We will go ahead and transform back. And pray for forgiveness there. Oh, a little bit of a stutter. Yep, there we go. Okay. You will heal yourself for 2 HP, because why not? And then Adrenaline Rush. And then he will die.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Got a rare trinket out of it. That's not too bad. Ooh, that was not the final fight. How is Rook, like, totally stress-free right now? Just has not batted an eye at all about the horrors going on around her. Oh man, we've got 2 more fights to go? Yeesh. Alright then. That's fine. Oh, this is barely what you can consider a fight, though. I do have a bandage left. Let's take this opportunity to de-stress him, maybe even several times. And then... that does land. Awesome. You're taking stupid amounts of damage per turn. Not too bad. Okay. Also not too bad. Although, the Jester may be able to get him out of here with, out.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Without needing to de-stress once back in town. He's still got, like, all of these nasty things that have been happening, but, you know what, actually, Deviant Taste and Known Cheat are not that bad. We'll want to get rid of Nervous, definitely, as it's a additional stress that he's taking, which is real bad for the Abomination's mechanics, that he's taking extra stress, considering he stresses himself out. But otherwise, he's going to come out of this stress-free, which is pretty cool.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I guess it's just the Hellion's crit chance is what kind of keeps her stress so far down. Nice. Ruby, food, onyx. Lovely. Let us nom nom on that. Oh, that's actually that file. Anybody else want a snack as long as we're here? Okay. One more fight. For reals this time, though. We might as well just see 100 torchlight before walking into the room.
The light, the promise of safety.
That was not a promise fulfilled. Alright. Let's feel a little inspired. Ironically by the thing not called Inspiring Tune, but still fairly inspiring. And rake. Beautiful. I actually did kind of like the Plague Doctor emboldening and then rake on top of that. I think that was actually kind of working fairly well. Somebody left a comment on that video mentioning maybe using it in combination with a leper or a crusader who lacked the the lance move that attacks in the back that I cannot remember the name of right now. But a party comp that basically could only attack the front because, you know, she'd be able to clear corpses and also bolster up their damage. So maybe like a... I agree with the leper, I think would be a really good pairing for that. Excuse me. With the idea there being maybe Hue, which is the front two ranks, does damage to those. Like I could see Emboldening Vapor and then Hue kind of making up for her not attacking on her own. And then if corpses need to be cleared, she could help out with that. We've still got plenty of time to try out any and all party compositions once the release of the game comes out. I am definitely excited and interested to see just like how much content is coming. You know, like the Darkest Dungeon is releasing, obviously, but what does that mean exactly? I actually don't know. I think a breakthrough kind of makes sense here. I just want to do a little bit of damage to both of those guys. And then we need to hit the back rank. Okay. He will actually die from damage over time, though. I don't entirely know what that means, right? Like, the Darkest Dungeon is releasing. Is it going to be an area like the other areas? Are there going to be multi-staged bosses to go through? I have no idea. Your guess is totally as good as mine. I'd actually like him to die from the blight so that it doesn't create a corpse. If that is at all a possibility. Although we could also do something like that to him, which will guarantee his death. Awesome. No, it won't. He is one shy. Okay. Well then, the one time I would really preferred this guy to have gone before us.
Dazed, reeling, about
Yeah.
to break. awake.
especially because that happened. Hopefully we are faster than he is this turn as well, so that I can spend a little bit of time spreading the love again. I mean, it really doesn't matter what I do here. It still really doesn't matter what I do here. Absolution kind of matters what I do here. I'm down to 7.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Not the worst final room we could have had. Let's consolidate that food, grab that citrine, and say hello to our completed quest. We go ahead and pop back to the Hamulet. Hamulet's not a word. Pop back to the...
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Oh man, pop back to the Hamlet. Oh god, I have lost the ability to talk. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, a little over 12 and a half. Not bad. Berserk Charm, which is pretty decent, but we've got several of them. And, the most important thing, oh, look at that legend. Balanced, okay. Replaced hard skinned, which I don't love. That I'm probably going to want to get rid of. Okay. And as we arrive back in the Hamlet...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
You're going to see we took off a couple of negative quirks from these guys, and... Okay. That is very interesting. She gained balanced while stress relieving, which removed Cove Scrounger. Okay, fair enough. Burnaville is still doing Burnaville things. And look at all these checkboxes. Isn't that amazing? Oh yeah, we have all the checkboxes. Okay. I have accomplished all of the things that I wanted to accomplish prior to release, which is good, because in case you've missed the last 20 minutes of me talking about it, that is tomorrow. Expect videos to be up as soon as humanly possible. As fast as I can record, process, and upload, there will be a video tomorrow of us diving into this darkest dungeon here. And we're finally going to let Budi get the day off. Man's had scurvy for longer than I can remember. Lots of negative things just stacking up. It's bad. It's real bad. He needs a vacation, and it is a well-deserved vacation indeed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more episodes on my channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of the other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.